So, guys, welcome to another episode of Naked Truth, where we keep it real, keep it spicy, keep it interesting. So, today we're going to be chit chatting about our marriage and how content creating has affected us and all that good stuff that comes with it. So, to start, I feel like when you're a content creator couple, there's so many things that fall under that. There's so many expectations that people have of like our last episode we did talk about how we went through like a episode of being unbalanced sexually and stuff like that. So there's like a pressure to be that ideal couple in a sense because you're out there and you're like showing people that private personal side of your relationship.
Right.
So like do you I'm gonna speak on my end and you speak on your end. As far as how I feel like content has affected our relationship, I feel like it genuinely made us reevaluate like the things that we want and the things that are important to us in order to be together the way we are. Like for our relationship to work, we had to like work on being better communicators
Right.
and also being more open-minded and being more open to exploring things and stuff because we always been like open-minded like sexually. That's never been like an issue.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like we were both like kind of uneven emotionally in that area. So I feel like content creating has made us like more able to like sit and talk, you know, like have a conversation, talk it out, make up and move on.
Right.
Especially because in the beginning it was kind of like this was new and it was kind of hard to navigate like emotionally, but I feel like because we love each other and nobody's marriage is perfect, but we know that this is what we wanted and content is something that we were trying to do. So we kind of worked to it, and I feel like that is definitely, if anybody's looking into getting into content and you're with your partner, just make sure that you guys understand that like you're gonna have to talk through the problems or whatever issues you guys are gonna stumble upon because it's never gonna be perfect.
Right.
But you gotta talk through it. How do you feel like it affected you in our relationship?
It was. I would say it got difficult when we started collabing with other creators, because that's when like
The sensitive stuff.
yeah, and a lot of different emotions start coming up because you're seeing your significant other with somebody else. So that's when we started going through like some difficult times.
And I can attest to like feeling conflicted because part of me was like, I like seeing this. The other part of me was like, do you like this more than me? And it was
Right.
like having to like navigate those feelings without developing resentment, if I should say that.
Right.
And it took like a lot. And I feel like I know people are gonna be like, "Oh, I would never," and I'm like, it's not. Our relationship is still private,
Right.
as much as it's open and out there. The emotional needs that need to be met in our relationship is still private, and it's still very much good for me. Like I can talk about my feelings. Sometimes they're not. Just because you feel them doesn't make them valid. So it's always good that we talked about things because it's like I could be feeling something that's not actually true,
Right.
or that's not actually happening.
And I think because in the heat of it, where it come bumping heads on it. But I understood where he was coming from because, like I know a lot of people see me working with a lot of girls, but you've worked with guys too. It doesn't bother me anymore, like when I see it. But the first time, it was a little like a culture shock thing. It was like, what the hell is she doing? Even though I signed on for it, it was like I remember that shoot, and it's like I helped set the shoot up and all that, and then I was just like, what's going on?
Yeah, like I
You
get
know?
it. Like
Yeah.
it's like it's happening. You
Right.
see it happening,
Right.
and then it's like, no, like
That's my person.
Yeah, like it's a little. It's not. I'm not even gonna say it's a little bit. It's a lot of selfishness that like comes with it. Of like, that's mine. Like that's my person. You're not supposed to like that. You're not supposed to know that. But on the flip side of it, it's like I also enjoy seeing him enjoy himself. So it's like
It goes both ways.
I think it's like guilt of liking it.
Because
And
I like watching you. It's like you're watching, something like you home alone watching something, but you got the front row seat to it. So it's like
yeah, like
I like
you're
that.
watching a porno that you're there
Yeah.
witnessing, and it's like, oh, it's my partner.
Right.
So it's like a little bit. Okay, so one of the major things that I wanted to talk about was the attention from forwarders that you get. Like, how did this switch over from me to you feel?
I didn't anticipate it, because when it comes to porn, like, and you're still highly popular, but when it comes to porn, usually the women are the ones getting all the attention. And then it was, because I remember when you had took the break, and then I had to pick up, and then it started happening. It's like more girls are like,
I never knew women could be so aggressive
yo, some of them DMs,
and thirsty.
some of those DMs are wild. It's the things they be asking me to do to them, and it's like, lady, I don't know you. Yeah, I know you see me on the internet, but I don't do that.
Well, yeah, like no.
Nah,
I feel like for me, it was a shock because, again, I never thought women were so aggressive. Like,
they like guys. They're like the guys,
and I never thought it would be that, like, we know men don't care about like what you look like, what you got. They'll just send you like pics, videos, whatever. Like, it's sometimes it's unprovoked. You don't even have to be a content creator
Right.
for that to happen.
Right.
But for it to happen where it's women sending like pictures and videos and like asking to meet and all that stuff, I was shocked. I was like, where's the decor?
Like, it's flattering, but at the same time, I get how our girls feel uncomfortable around guys when they do that to them. It's like, I've gotten some DMs. I was kind of like, yo.
Yeah, like you're real brave. And then you go on
Yeah.
the profiles and some of these people are like,
They got husbands
Business.
and wives, and they got whole relationships going on.
and like, you're just like, you really sent that.
Yeah.
Asking to meet up with a total stranger that you
Right.
do not know.
And like, I get it's the fantasy, right? And we've all had the fantasy, but it's like I never imagined that we would be in that position where people are running down on us online like that.
Have you, okay, when you were younger, like, and in content, like watching porn and stuff like that, have you
Right.
ever messaged one of the porn stars that you liked? It was like, I'm gonna message them and see if they hit me back up.
No, but also like I wasn't on social media to get in contact with these people. Like Roxy, if you watching, this is
That's
my
funny. That's funny. But it was definitely a shock. And sometimes it's like I'm like, like do you like this? Is this
shot.
like
Yeah, like
is this making you like feel like
it feels
being
good.
outside
No,
is
no,
easy for you? Because
Some-
that's how I was feeling in the moment. Like when it first started happening, and I noticed it was like all over the place, and everybody just was like, "Oh my God! Like I want a minute. I need a session." And I was just like, "Okay, I get it. Because when men do it, I don't acknowledge that. Like, I don't pay attention to it because I'm like, you could be fully clothed from head to toe, eyes covered, everything, and a man will still be like, I want to do this and that to you. So, but I get the women, like, it's like, okay, you're seeing something passionate and interesting, which does not look like the norm. So I get it. But
But
it,
go ahead, go ahead.
it was uncomfortable in the beginning.
Okay. But I will say is one thing it does make me feel it reaffirms that my audience as a man is mainly women, and I don't take that lightly because men in content creation, the reality is, and I know a lot of guys might not want to hear it, the reality of our fans are other men. You know, I kind of lucked up. I don't want to say luck. It's the way I took my content. The direction is like my fan base is mostly women, so I appreciate that.
So he's doing it for the ladies.
Yeah.
Okay, so next question. Do you feel like privacy, now that we're like out there and doing YouTube and all that, do you feel like the privacy of our relationship has disappeared?
I mean, to an extent, yeah. It's a lot less private than it was before, but it doesn't feel like intrusive because we're allowing people into our certain aspect of our lives. What do you think?
I feel like
Do it.
bedroom wise, like, yes, it's not private because you get to see like all the little tidbits and all the body parts and everything, but like the intimacy that we have off camera,
It's different.
I feel like no matter how much like we've tried to capture that on camera, it's still not. It's never gonna be the same.
It's not.
Like, just us in our private time, like just
Like 2 nights ago.
just us, even like just like hanging out, like just those moments are not recorded. Those like us just running errands, those moments are not recorded.
I was thinking about that yesterday. I was like, so like 2 days ago, we was in the room, we was play fighting. I was like, they would never see that. It's like, it made me feel like, damn, like, it was a warm moment. Just,
It was, I feel like it, yeah, like we're finally like, finally being comfortable because we finally like in our own bubble.
Yeah.
And, all the stress of everybody else and all the input and stuff is
Right.
like out. So we're able to just, I for one am able to just relax and finally like be myself.
right.
And I know like I talk too much. And so like it's just like that the other night, it was just like that was like intimacy for me.
Right.
That was a very like amazing moment. I'm not even sure if we did before or after, but I just knew that the
Right.
day just felt really nice, really like
Right.
chill, really like, and I'm like, so that I don't feel like, oh, our whole relationship is on display.
Right.
Because,
They wouldn't. They can't even like imagine what that looks like. It's like,
yes, you see us get nasty, but that's all you see.
Right.
Like, you don't
see us when we laying down on the bed.
like when we're talking, chilling, like when we're like binge watching stuff and like chatting through it. And I feel like, so I don't feel like, oh my gosh, like I used to, I'm not even gonna lie, I used to feel like I don't have anything that's mine.
Right. I remember
When it
those.
comes to you. And I remember like feeling like I don't have an intimate, because our relationship, sex was our like intimate time. Like sex was like something that we bonded on. Like sex and food was like our like
Yeah. It's a
our
love
bread and
language,
butter.
yeah.
So when it got open, it was like, oh, I don't have something that's mine. I don't have something that
Right.
is exclusive to me.
Right.
But now that I'm looking at it from like a bigger picture, I'm like, yes, you do. Like you have your one-on-one time, you have your personal time, you have pickups and drop-offs and kids, and dinner and lunch and
Right,
breakfast
right,
and movie night and dates
right.
and everything else that
They don't
is,
see.
yeah, it's just us,
Right.
you know? Okay. And next, do you feel like, do you feel pressured for us to look perfect on camera?
Perfect, no. To a certain standard, yes. Like I'm a perfectionist to an extent, right? So like if we shoot a video and I don't feel comfortable, it might have nothing to do with you, right? I might look and like, damn, I should have shot this a different way. I won't put it out.
But I feel like editing is not the same as like that pressure to be perfect as far as when it comes to editing
Right.
and like camera and
But how we
lighting.
you talking about like how we look and all?
Yes,
No,
and
I'm fine with us looking as raw as possible. You know me, I want you to be in a t-shirt. I'm like, you be trying to come with all these crazy lines, right? Like, yo, I gotta figure out how to take the shit off. Like, this is complicated, yo.
for me, I feel like I don't fit in the content world because I'm natural. Like everything about me is natural. Like, you know, I haven't had anything done, no plastic surgery, no nothing. So sometimes I feel like I don't look the part.
But I love that about you, you know. Like, and if you look, and this is for like the viewers too. If you look at all my content, the amount of women that I shoot with that are natural, that's my thing. I think you're beautiful. Like I like when you have no clothes on. I watch you when you walk around, because how she walks around the house is damn near butt ass all the time. But she be feeling insecure. I'm like, yo, I'm here for
You
it
know, for somebody who's insecure, I be naked a
all
lot
the time.
because I don't like clothes. I don't like feeling restricted.
I be like, yo, what the house catch on fire? You butt ass naked.
I go to sleep like
I'm like, yeah.
semi naked. I wear a shirt.
But I love how you look. You know,
And you know, like so for a while I just always been feeling like, damn, I don't look the part. I don't look like the, you know,
but let me ask you this: why do you feel like you need to fit into the part?
because I feel like
Who are you trying to
I don't know
appease or such?
the you know what it was for a while? It's like when I had took the break because I was pregnant and came back. And it was like it went from everybody wanting to request a look, can I shoot with you? Can I shoot with you? To not really having that. I felt like
That was a
body
shift.
wise, like I didn't look good enough for those type of requests.
Right.
You know, like, hey, can I shoot with you? No. And then I'm starting to realizing like these niggas ain't shit. Like
Really
you're like in your head about people that like want to be face down ass up. Like and it was just like the only thing that like bothers me now is just like I just want to look nice in clothes. I don't want to look like I have kids. I don't like my tummy. I have a mommy belly, but you know, like
You a milf.
shut up. But like I'm I don't feel pressured in my relationship to look perfect,
Right.
but I do feel like, you know, like I want to like keep
Who
up
gives a
and
fuck?
lose weight
Like,
and
it's me
and
and you,
be
though.
fit, but
I mean, yeah, if you want to do that, I'm not gonna tell you not to, but you showing me, who gives a fuck? I'm gonna tear you apart. Like,
I know because it's crazy because like when you look at before and after pictures and I'm like, dang, I was bigger,
you're a
like,
lot smaller now.
and
And
it's
people
like,
say it.
and it's like the things we used to do at that size. It's like,
It was wild.
it's like, okay, like, why are you in your head about it? But you know, as a woman, it's like you're always feeling like you have to look perfect to fit into something,
Right.
and so it's just like that little tidbit does bother me sometimes. Okay, we did talk about jealousy and stuff like that. How do you like feel when you? How do you? Okay, from your point of view, I want you to explain to the audience because they don't know. How do you deal with me when it comes to me being jealous?
How do I deal with you? It's not easy because like when, it's not
Well,
easy.
damn, just
It's
throw
not
me
easy.
under
'Cause
the bus.
when she gets in her little fits, she don't really see reasoning for the next 24 hours. It's I feel this, I feel that, and it's like okay, but I try to remind her like these people, these girls that come and shoot, they're just moments. They're just moments. I don't bring it home with me.
And I want to remind people that I am a human being, and I do get jealous.
Yeah,
Like,
and there's nothing wrong with that.
it's. I don't want people to be like, oh, it's like, oh, do
Yeah.
not put us on any type of pedestal and think that this is like the perfect situation where, especially men, because men are always hitting you up talking about how do you get your girl to
Do this or do that.
just be a good dude. Like we talk about everything. Sometimes conversations are days old and we're still talking about it, but I do feel like I am getting better with managing that and talking about it and not just like holding it in. It's like, oh, now I have an attitude, and like, oh, I don't know where the attitude came from.
Right.
So I definitely feel like we handle that. But now, on to something a little more controversial when it comes to shooting with you, because the ladies that watch the content love the content, but also the people that you shoot with. Let's talk about the entitlement that comes with that, because you're Mr. Do it all, accommodate it all, and it still just feels like
There's always something.
yes.
There's always something.
So let's chat about that.
I would say, especially for the last year or so. All right, so let's start from the beginning. When people come shoot with me, I try to be as accommodating as possible because that's just how I was raised, right? When people come shoot, I'll pay for like the Ubers, and if they're coming out of town, I'll take care of the Airbnb, have them stay for the night, whatever, 2 days. It becomes an issue when people start expecting certain things that I'm not obligated to give them. And that's the entitlement. That's when the frustration comes in, right? Listen, if I do something, right, I'm doing it just because that's just me being a good dude, professionally.
And not even just a good dude, that's you being a good business person.
Right.
Because it's like, I want something done, I'm going to do it.
Yes.
But my thing is where I feel like the disconnect is a lot of these girls, like, you're shooting with guys who wouldn't even, like,
They're not even
pay for you to
shit.
breathe in the
Right.
same room as them.
They're not bringing no camera gear.
They don't like accommodate you in any way. They let you figure it out. And you guys shoot with them, no problems, questions asked. But then it'll be like they come here and once, twice, 3 times get a cab and then automatically feel like, oh, why aren't you paying for this? Why don't you pay for this?
Right.
I've even seen instances where people are like, oh, well, Beast paid for my cab. Can you do it?
Right. And that shit ain't cool, man.
Like we're all content creators here.
Like you should be well able to, like, if I don't do it, you should be able to put your half in for something.
It's just like, this is a business. I
Right.
feel like we all understand that this is a business, right? And you're coming to shoot, meaning you're coming to work.
Right.
I like if you're punching into a 9 to 5, you do not ask your boss, hey, are you gonna pay for my Uber for me to come to work?
Right.
Why would you not accommodate yourself so that nobody has to say, hey, like, I paid for your ride, I did this, I did that, like.
And I've cut ties with people, especially recently. I've cut ties with people because of shit like that. Because, I had a business agreement with somebody. This is somebody I worked with a decent amount of times, where we agreed to, because I was going to pay her for a scene, and she was going to pay me to come shoot something for her. We agreed to this weeks in advance, right? So we do my half of it. I pay her my half for her scene, and then she comes back and she's like, "Yeah, well, you know what? Just pay me the full. I don't need you to shoot my shit anymore. Just give me the full price that I usually charge you." And I'm looking at it. I'm like, I had to read it a few times. I'm like, ain't no way, because I expected better from this person, right? So me, I'm not gonna be confrontational. You know what? It's whatever. Take the money, and I'm gonna just leave it alone, right? I felt like that was a slap in the face.
It is a slap in the face. I feel like when it in this business, the the things that I've seen, the things that I've heard, the way that I know that women accommodate these other male content creators that don't come out of pocket for them. They be buying women who are paying for their hotel rooms and shooting their content, getting cameras and everything, paying for cabs for guys to come to them. You do a lot. Like, you always make sure that you have the Airbnb because you want to make sure that your video goes a certain way and looks a certain way.
Right.
You always make sure, like, hey, you can't travel, come to me. But it's like, you know what I hate? It's the last minute, like,
Don't flake on me the day of.
I hate that. Because if you know ahead of time that you're not coming.
Right, don't do that to me. 'Cause I would stop
Especially
talking
when
to
it
you all the
comes to travel. Like, you know ahead of time that you're not coming. So just say that. Like, hey, I can't afford to come to you.
Right.
And it's crazy because people will be on Twitter acting like they're balling out.
They're
Like,
really not.
they making the most bread, but
really
you
not.
can't pay for your Uber to come to a shoot.
Right.
And that goes for men and women.
Right. Yeah. I don't know what's worse. Because some of the guys been horrible with it.
And I feel like the next thing I feel like happens when you shoot with people for like over a period of time, it's like they think that the coochie
It's enough.
is enough.
And I'm not
For
here
the
to
disrespect.
Yeah. And let's be clear, I'm not here to get laid. I'm married, bro.
It's not even that. I was about to say, baby, I've been with this man for 12, 13 years. And coochie don't mean shit if he feels like he's being disrespected. It don't matter how good the coochie is. If that man feel like you out of pocket, that's it. That's all. So if you ever come over here and feel like, oh, the coochie's enough for me to come out of pocket, come out of character, act a little funny, act a little weird,
You won't hear from me again. You know?
that'd be the last time you ever see that.
I had that person hit me up, what was it, last week? I left them on red. Like, I don't play that. You know, once you burn me once, it's over. I'm not going to argue with you. It's just over, right? That's what it is. Just do good business, man. Like,
I feel like as women in content creating business, just be serious about your business.
right,
Like, this is work.
right.
Y'all might be cool, you might be kikiing, but this is still work. Like, come
And
do
leave your
this.
feelings at the door, man.
Yeah, like,
Leave your feelings. That's something I've been experiencing a lot. Like, let's just come here, have your moment, and let's just go
I
on.
feel like
man.
people confuse. Like, it's good dick. I get it. It's great. But it ain't yours. Shorty, like, there's no coupons in here for, like, you to just
Just
slide in and snatch what you can snatch. Like,
Have your night and go. So.
if you come in, if you trying to come in, you better come get all this baggage. You better come get all these kids.
That's the next thing. That's the next thing. Yo, don't try and get close to my wife to get close to me. Don't do that. Because when I
That's
see
happened.
it, yes, when I see that, then I'm really like, yo, you disrespectful. Don't do that.
That has happened. Where people act like they're cool with me. Like, we're cool. Like, oh my gosh, Kitty, I love you. Oh my gosh, like, you're so amazing. And it's like,
Just so you could try to slide on me. Like, come on now. That shit trash.
it doesn't work. Because at the end of the day,
Not even the niggas is bold enough to do that.
I feel like at the end of the day, women are gonna try you because they feel like, oh, like, we're fucking, he's fucking me this good. Like, he has to have some type of feelings. No, babe.
We just doing this for the night.
This is for fun.
Especially if you got paid to shoot. Like,
Listen, I'm gonna be very honest with y'all. If you got paid for a scene, you're gonna get the best dick of your life. You wanna know why?
because I got to make that
Because
money
he's
back.
gonna have to make that bread that he just paid you back.
Exactly.
Tenfold. Like, it has to
Exactly.
triple.
I got
So
it,
under no circumstances will that be a bad scene. So if you're getting paid, just know you about to be put through the mattress.
I got to recoup.
You gotta
got
you
it.
gotta do what you gotta do. All right. So don't get it and think, oh my God, like, why are you doing this to me? Because I just paid you.
I gotta make that bread.
I gotta make my bread. This is work.
Right.
We're working. So just like enjoy that. I feel like I wish that it's just sad. Like there's so many bridges have come and gone. So
Yo.
many things have been burnt because people just like don't know
It's a lie. It's
how to
annoying.
conduct business in this
I
business.
keep
Like
replacing people. Like,
it's just it's annoying for me personally. It's annoying because I'm like, oh, I had to drop so and so. Oh, I had to.
yeah.
I'm like, stop fucking with my bag. Because when you don't show up for a shoot that you were supposed to show up for the day of,
Don't ever think I'm completely assed out.
I
She's
have to go do the
up.
work
She's showing
that you
up.
was supposed to do.
Yeah.
And if I'm tired or if I'm sleepy or if I gotta work the next day, I still gotta go do what I gotta do. So like,
Yeah.
come do your work, babes.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Pay your money. Come do your work. Especially if you're getting paid. Like a little $40 Uber never kill nobody.
Exactly. And if I say I'm gonna recoup, I'm gonna pay you back for the Uber. Like, yo, what you making excuses for at that point? Get your ass over it.
People are just entitled, and like, it's sad because the content benefits everybody in the long run.
That's next time. We don't make bad content. Yo, we shot a video and dropped it early this month. 1,500 in 2 days. Like, come on, don't play over here, man.
I feel like even if you're paying people for content, even if they're getting paid, right? Just the name attached to the video gets the likes, follows, and views. You know, gets the attention flowing, gets people looking and questioning, like, oh, who's this person? Let me go see their page.
Exactly.
Let me see what that's looking like. You know, gets your name out there. So it's like, come on, like,
exactly.
You know, I feel like as a whole, like content creating as a whole, I feel like people need to be more serious about it. And
a lot of people, I don't know, man. It's too much feelings involved with it, you know.
And I feel like content creators are becoming less and less because there's no like professionalism.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody like trying to trying to be in a relationship with people that they don't need to be in relationships with.
Right.
Trying to have content partners with people they shouldn't be content partners with. If you're like building your brand and building your content, like avoid, like, they don't look at people's profiles and the type of things that they've gotten into. Like, avoid dealing with people who are messy. Avoid dealing with people that you've heard like, hey, this person withholds content.
Yes, that's a red flag.
You should avoid that person.
Someone who's always in drama and arguing.
Shooting with someone just because they have a certain amount of views is not enough.
It's not enough.
You should go look at their page. Go look at the people that they shoot with. Do the people look like you?
That's a big thing. Is it gonna make sense?
Personally, I'm not shooting with anyone if like 9 out of the 10 people that you shoot with are white. Because I'm not your targeted audience, and I'm not your cup of tea.
Yeah, you're not gonna make her your little test subject.
And so I'm not. If you don't shoot with big girls, cool, that's fine. But I'm not gonna be the experiment.
Right. And you know, my gripe with it is a lot of the guys who only shoot with, like, say, white women. If you ask them, they'll tell you, you know, like, I prefer black women, but white women always sell for me. That shit rubs me the wrong way. Because it's like, why?
That's not true. Because if you were putting out a certain level of content, you wouldn't have to worry about, oh, I only have to shoot with this demographic because that's what sells.
And even then, like, be true to yourself, bro. Like, if you look at our demo, like, what we only shoot with, like, black women. And we were, like, one of the higher earning content creators. So it's like, you can't tell me that, bro. You can't tell me that. If you only shoot with, like, say, white women, but you like black women and you're making less than us, you're a fool. You're playing yourself at this point. That's how I feel. Be true to yourself.
And as a male content creator, like, your target audience is supposed to be women, right? Because you're a guy. You're supposed to be making content. I get it. You're making content for anybody to buy. So I guess the biracial shooting swerves more towards guys. But if you think about, I don't care what nobody say, women buy more content that they like. Women don't spend as much money on porn, but if it's something that they like, they will. And I'm realizing that a lot of women will buy content if they feel like they can see themselves in the
Yeah,
content.
if they feel seen, they're gonna buy that shit.
So like, that's a tidbit for y'all. Like,
I feel like the guys, they gotta make content that appeals to women. Like, make a woman feel important in your scenes. I know a woman's gonna buy your content.
I ain't telling y'all to go out here and start catching feelings for people because I know it's hard to make passionate content without strings attached.
Right.
Because it's just I know it's hard, but it's possible if you understand what you're doing it for.
Right.
Like Black Touch is a definite like platform that shoots black porn, and it's very like passionate, very intimate, very like sensual, and I feel like that's something too. Like that's as our platform, their platform is like bringing back like it can be sexy and sexual.
It don't just gotta be two people
Banging it out.
Like, come on now.
I get it. We get it.
Right.
Like that was when we was growing up. Like that was
it don't
like
gotta be that.
that was when we didn't know better.
Right.
Now we know better.
Not everybody you fucking is a joker.
Oh, okay. I have a side note.
What?
That I really like end this video. We won't touch on it a little bit, but I'm gonna end the video with this. People are copying your content, the way you make your content, and not giving you credit. And I said it with my big chest because I've started seeing y'all doing it a lot. People are copying your trailers, the way you make your videos, the way you. Before, people were just posting their 1 minute clips of them doing stuff on Twitter, and that was it. There was no music, there was no editing, there was no slideshow, there was no nothing. They were just posting their little video. Some people used to post a whole video and then the link. Now people are posting music, trailers, lights, all that.
Yeah,
now y'all got blue lights, red lights, all kinds of lights, right? But nobody's giving credit where credit is due. And I'm gonna let y'all know that I see the copycat, and I don't respect it.
I'm gonna say this, and then I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna be real about it. When I first started doing started doing trailers and all that. There's a big creator who threw some crazy shade at me. You know, like he wouldn't say my name, but I knew it was about me because I was the only one at the time in the group that was doing it. And he was like, "Yo, like, bro, your trails don't gotta be a minute long." Showing this and that, all the music, you're doing too much. And I kid you not, today, for the last, 6-7 months, they've been doing that. And mind you, he said this like 2-3 years ago. But now they doing it. They all doing it now. So it's like, we've been doing content since 2019. We've always been ahead of the curve. When we was using GoPros, nobody was using GoPros. 6 months go by, everybody's using GoPros. I bought my first Sony camera. Everybody was still using GoPros. 6 months go by. Now everybody got Sony cameras, right? And it's true what people say. Whatever you do, if you're doing it good, in 6 to 10 months, somebody's gonna start copying you.
But it's like, I feel like it's copying without credit. Like if you knew for a fact that you were not putting music on your trailers before, where did you get that idea from? And be honest with yourself. You don't gotta like, you don't gotta comment, you don't gotta say nothing. But be honest with yourself. Where did you get that from? And I ain't even doing it right. The songs don't even be matching.
I don't even need the to even for them to even say it. It's just I just want people to know. Like, I know that we dictate the direction for content creation to a certain extent. You know, whenever we doing some shit, it goes viral. They gonna start doing it.
And I love our fans for sticking with us and, like hyping us up and noticing our growth. because that is definitely something that
Yeah, some of y'all like real fucking, y'all real.
we yes,
Y'all
like
real.
I love that you guys fuck with us for real, and
Yeah.
just keep doing it and keep watching us grow. And anything that you want to see, you know, like, comment, subscribe, let us know, send our messages, whatever, you know, like, just talk to us, okay? I would love for you guys to be more engaging and just tell us, you know, what you want to hear, what you want to talk about. We have no like holdbacks when it comes to you guys, so just let us know what you want to hear, and if YouTube will allow, we will definitely talk about it.
Yeah.
So this is it for tonight. Have a nice night. We love you guys. Bye. Mwah.